introduce the man stood right next to me will probably take a good 6 hours at the very least, but I'm going to keep it very short and introduce him just as the Director General of Federation of Indian Fantasy Sports and the CEO of Rupee Prime Volleyball. I'm joined by Joy Bhattacharjya, who also happens to be an author and on-camera expert. He's also doing all sorts of leagues, administering them, strategizing around them, and he's joining me here on the sidelines of the first ever sports tech startup conclave being held here at the national capital, New Delhi, by IIT Madras in collaboration with Outlook Business. Joy, welcome. What does it feel like to be part of this historic event, first ever in India?
I think it's fantastic because, sport has so many people following it. It's such a big industry, which in India is just in its infancy. But I think, if you look at our history, if India's history, wherever we've caught up, it's because we've taken technological leaps. Like we never had landlines. We went straight to mobile phones and it made a huge difference. And I feel technology for a country of our size can be a huge enabler. So I'm hugely interested in this.
You've seen the sporting landscape in India evolve over the past, as many years as I can recollect. On the eve of Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics, what are the key advancements on the technology front that you think is likely to stand out as we build up towards the Games?
I think right now, not in these games, but I think in the future in India, what you're really going to see is easy, wearable sports tech. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you a lot more data. Right now, we just don't have enough data, and our ability to look at data, especially for outside the big cities, is not there. And you're going to see a lot of that happening, and it's going to be really exciting because I think this is just the start of our sporting journey.
And you've been among the key movers and shakers in the cricketing ecosystem, and cricket is going to be part of the LA 2028 Olympics. Anything that stands out in this regard, how technology can take a leaf out of the cricket book and implement in the Olympics ecosystem?
I think technology is already there in the Olympics, very strongly there. And I think what cricket is going to do is just make the Olympics more exciting for about 2 billion people in this subcontinent. Because this subcontinent, the chances of somebody like in India or Pakistan getting a gold medal in a team sport other than hockey has not been there forever. Right? So this is their first really big opportunity. And I think it's going to make a difference. In my words, I really believe that, cricket, the Olympics needs cricket more than cricket at this point needs the Olympics.
Put that on a t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen, and sell them to as many people around the world, especially in the subcontinent. And speaking of big opportunities, the 2036 Olympics is a big event poised to be such as say the experts, because India are in the running to bid for the Olympics hosting rights. Your thoughts on the dreams and aspirations from an admin perspective, a bureaucracy perspective, and also how athletes might be looking forward to that big event?
I think a country of our size, people say that it's an expensive event, but I think money is less of a point for us. I think for us, if we have an Olympics out there in say 8-10 years time and we know we're going to do it, our ability to ramp up there, both in terms of our athletic endeavors and in terms of infrastructure, we're going to put much more effort into it. So it'll kickstart the entire ecosystem, the entire sporting ecosystem. And so many sports which are not really pushed in India that much, they will get that opportunity. And I think just bidding for it and going for it is an important part. It's very important for Indian sport that we go for the Olympics.
And since Joy Bhattacharya is an encyclopedia on all things sports unto himself, I'm going to ask you to share with the audiences, the viewers, one trivia about sports tech that is relatively lesser known. It could be a wearable or any advancement that you think has really gone under the radar but has played a key role in revolutionizing the narrative around sport tech.
I think, the one narrative I'll take is this Speedo swimming costumes. The way the design has changed over the years and the way they've implemented it has been absolutely fantastic. And it's actually today at the stage where you're actually banning further suits because they're changing performances totally. And if you see that, tech, not just tech, technique and tech has always been a part of sport. If you see, the butterfly is a stroke that was never there in the Olympics. The butterfly is a stroke evolved because somebody was smart enough to change the way they did it. And that's biomechanics for you. So that is also tech for you. Fosbury used tech, When he started jumping with his back, the high jump, it changed technology. It changed the way people jumped. And I think that is the whole part about it. When you're looking at making peak performances, it's really important that you study the way you work and find a different and better way to do it.
And finding new and innovative ways to do it would be the credo, the principle on which such evolutionary and historic events are hinged on, and we look forward to having the likes of Joy Bhattacharjya and his tribe who keep making a lot of difference to this ecosystem.